Hey, welcome to the show, Total Financial Solutions, Safer Money Hour. Hey, it's exciting to hear our voice because that means we're live coming to you every week at this time, talking about your family's finances, getting out of debt, managing what you do for a living, encouraging entrepreneurial spirit, and encouraging you to go out, hopefully make a difference financially in your life so that you and your family can make a living. You know, isn't it nice that in America, we're one of those places. There's a few in the world, but not too many. But a few in the world where you can actually go out, start a business, and within a generation or less, 10 years maybe, totally change your financial life. You know, there's a reason that we're the home of Facebook and the internet, if you will, and the way that the automobile was transformed into now a worldwide necessity. The way electricity operates. Of course, the way computers function as a day-to-day necessity to everybody. When just a couple of decades ago, it didn't even exist for the common person to even touch a computer, the person in everyday's life. Now people have 2, 3, 4 of them. I always thought that was weird. When would somebody ever need 2 or 3 computers? Now, I just might have more than...
That's a relative word, isn't it?
I might have more than one or two.
And how ironic coming from you, I would say.
I know, where I'm sitting here with 3 electronic devices as we speak. Between
a man
my
of many devices.
MacBook, what is this called? The Mac Air?
That's right.
The mini iPad and my iPhone. Why I share this with you is because you've heard us talk about a young man by the name of Tariq Murad out of London, right outside of London. For those of you that are in Great Britain, I know many of you are listening to the program. You're like, London, that's like saying he's from New York when he's really from Chicago. Okay, I know it's far away. But for us, he's on the coast, southern part of Great Britain, right outside of London, if you will. And we ask him to keep an eye out for new music, for some opportunities, for some new bands that are coming up, because that happens to be his passion. And isn't it fascinating that when somebody finds a passion, they work that passion, their life can change. Isn't it interesting?
Yes.
So we're going to have up a little later today his biography on our website. You're going to be able to link through that on the radio station website as well. That's hometownstation.com. You get a chance to also listen to some of his favorite music, some things that he has put together, an artist that he has that's up and coming, and one that can actually put together, I think, a pretty darn good song. And I'm not somebody who's really interested in a lot of the new music, right? That's just not my thing. I like some of the older music. But let me tell you, he's got a pretty good ear, and I'm becoming a fan very quickly.
Well, I think it's interesting because you can see someone that has a love for something, like bringing a musical spirit to blend with entrepreneurship. And you kind of, whatever type of music it is, whether you like it or not, you kind of have to just go in the spirit of it and just say, look, here's a young man who has a passion and he's turning it into something. He's created his own YouTube channel and a little mini radio station within his own home, I would say. And he's got a little bit of a following. And then certainly, we hope to promote him here a bit and create something across the channel and across the ocean here. That would be great. And it's very fascinating to me. You're talking about the internet and all of these wonderful technological, that was a tough word, technological advances, beginning here. And what an amazing opportunity we have just abroad with this new fandangled internet thing. I mean, who knew it would stick, right? And we have somebody far away that's able to create a business out of a hobby, and I don't know if he'll monetize it. Maybe he will, but he'll create a following. He'll have some influence, and it's going to be an amazing thing to see over time what this can turn into. And I think it applies to everybody. I mean, it's whether I think so or not, it does. You see people time and again creating businesses, creating hobbies, and then eventually turning that into a financial gain in some respects. But it all comes down to value. Do you bring something of value? Do you bring something that other people want to hear? Look, there's tons of stuff out on the internet, right, that we don't really care about, but people blast it all over the place shamelessly, and we follow it. So why not turn it into a business venture and make it something valuable and fruitful for somebody?
All right, folks, we're going to do this. We're going to come back in just a minute. I'm going to see if I can bring up Tariq Murad from London. We'll see if we can get this wonderful newfangled thing called a cell phone. See if that's going to work when we come right back. Some of the greatest hits, maybe even play a song or two, one of his favorite artists, when we come back on your place for news, talk, and information. Total Financial Solutions, Safer Money Hour. We'll be right back on AM 1220 KHTS. Hey, welcome back to the show, Total Financial Solutions, Safer Money Hour. I'm here with Mr. Jeff Gerard, and we're talking about your family's finances, getting out of debt, managing money, of course, planning for your future. We're going to pull up Tariq Murad. You heard me talk about him. Gentleman from Great Britain, southern England, right outside of London, if you will. Look, he's a personal friend, you can tell. Young man, I want you to pull up his biography. You can go to Total Financial Solutions. You can click on us off of the Hometown Station website. You get a chance to see his biography, a little bit about him and why he's passionate about music. Doing this for two reasons. One, I want you to understand that it doesn't matter what your background is. You can actually have an opportunity to succeed at different things in life. Tariq, pull up. There you go, Tariq Murad. You there with me?
Yeah, hello.
How are you?
Glad to be on the show.
Thanks so much. Hey, listen, you sent me some music. Tell me why you picked this particular artist. You there? Tariq. Hello. All right, we're gonna play some of his music. Tariq chose an artist, Lost Frequency, Days Like These. All right, let's play 30 seconds of this. Let's see what this is all about.
That will get you through. Gotta leave behind whatever it is that ever hurt you. If you try to find the right shoulder to lean on, you can lean on me.
I'm from a small town, but I got a big dream. In the city, everybody seemed to scheme. So I'm trying to build a team, trying to hone my craft, trying to perfect my ability with rap. I see the bright lights of death.
All right, Tariq. What do you think? Tell me why you selected this one. Tariq, go ahead and shut down your video there, your audio. So tell me why you like this particular artist. What do you think in this artist reached your level for what reason?
Because it makes me want to dance too.
And look, a little bit of background, folks. Tariq is confined to a wheelchair his whole life. He's cerebral palsy. His honest approach, if you will, to music is very fascinating to me because we listen to it for different reasons. You found this artist. How did you find the artist, Lost Frequency?
Well, basically, my teacher gave me this song, and he told me to put it on the air for him. You'll meet him very soon.
Well, very good. Now, is he the part of the band? Is he part of this particular group?
No, he's a music teacher and he makes music. So he gave me like this one and something like that. So he might be on the air with us if you agree.
Well, we'll get a chance to talk with him in the coming weeks. All right, Tariq, we're going to take a break. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for giving us your input on some of the best music that you think is coming out of London. Look, who knows? We might discover the next Beatles. I don't know if you heard of that band. It's a little band that came out of Liverpool. Have you heard of them? Yeah? All right. We'll be back in just a minute as we continue. Total Financial Solutions, Safer Money Hour on AM 1220 KHTS.